Hey everybody, Shannon Rhodes, how are you? So, you have somebody you know and love having a baby, and you want to get them something great, like something that they're going to use and get a ton of use out of. I have a great inexpensive gift. So, I ran across this by accident. My niece was having a baby, her first, and Hancock's Fabrics just happened to be going out of business. So I went just to go check and see, what they had, see if I could get any designer fabrics or anything for future projects. And they had some baby flannel on, like, for nothing. It was, I wanted to say it was less than $1 a yard. It's super cheap. So she was having a little girl, so we got a ton of girly prints. And let me just give you a little history with me and this sewing machine here. I have 4 of these in my attic because I was so clueless as to how to use it that I would break them, and instead of fixing it, I would just throw it up in the attic and go buy a new one. I know that's ridiculous, but that's what I used to do. So now I said for a long time, I can do anything except use a sewing machine. Y'all, I can even fly an airplane. But I couldn't figure this dang sewing machine out. So I got on YouTube and I learned how to do it. I can even repair them now. So, and I'll probably do a how-to on that as well for you that are clueless on the sewing machine as I was. So let me just show you how we get started. So literally one yard of 2 kinds of fabric. It can be the same pattern, it can be 2 different patterns, doesn't matter. I like 2 different patterns. So you take it and you cut your 2 pieces, 1 yard. So that's one side, here's the other. And you want to make it to where the outsides are facing in, okay? Simple, straight stitching is what we're gonna do. Okay, super, super simple. I'm going to stitch this one side and then we will move on to the next. So just simple. So my niece, who I gave these to the first time, is pregnant with her second baby. And one thing she said to me that she desperately had to have were some of these blankets, because she said through all the blankets and everything that her daughter has had, she is now 2.5, and she said she still plays with these blankets. She still wraps her babies up with them, carries them around, all that stuff. So she had to have some for the new baby. And y'all look, I am not worried about it being perfectly straight, perfectly even, any of that. It doesn't even just doesn't have to be. It's gonna wind up looking cute no matter what. As silly as that is, I know, but trust me. Okay, so you're going to want to do 1 straight stitch, but then when you get to the end, you're going to want to turn it. You're going to want to turn it and come in a ways. Not all the way. You don't want to come across this last row. You don't want to come all the way across. If you do, you'll be sorry. You got to be able to turn it inside out. So I'm going to come like that. I'm about halfway maybe on this one. That's it. Okay. All right, so we're going to set that one aside. Okay, so you see how I've sewn those together, that side. Now you're going to do that to all the sides, and okay, so we got one already sewn on 3.5 sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm just looking to see if I have just a little excess, like you see right here, that's just a little bit. I'm going to trim that off just a hair, just because you don't want a whole bunch of bulky fabric up underneath there. there's some anywhere else. I may got a little bulky there. Oh, that's the end. We're gonna leave that one on. Okay, so now we're gonna turn it inside out. Okay, we have 3.5 sides sewn. We're just gonna reach in the hole that we left open. And I like to grab a corner and just pull it out. So you can buy these baby flannels online. I just happened to, because I waited till the last second and she's due any minute now. I just ran to Walmart and got what they had and found some boy patterns and all that good stuff. So it's pretty inexpensive and it's like a receiving blanket on steroids. It's not one that they will outgrow anytime soon, for sure. So now I'm just gonna go around and you see how the corners are a little mushed in? See how that's kind of mushed in? So I'm gonna take a wooden spoon and I'm just gonna kind of push it until it comes out just a little bit more. If a wooden spoon doesn't work, you can take scissors, but be careful because you'll run straight through it. And you don't want to do that. You just want it to be kind of pushed out. This one may not push out. And if it doesn't, you know what? That is perfectly okay because you'll see in the end, this is just such a foolproof kind of project. I think I might, well, no, that corner's all messed up. We gotta pull that one out. Okay, let me find the hole. Okay, so we have all our corners out. So here's what you wind up with. Literally a two-sided blanket, okay? Now, this is really blah and icky. So what we're gonna do, and this, for some reason, this makes it all worth it, and I don't know why. All right, so we've got this hole, remember, because that's how we turn it inside out. I'm just gonna fold the fabric in to where it's straight and go straight across, okay? And then I'm just gonna sew that hole closed, and it's okay if you see a stitch, and you'll see what I mean when we're done. It's okay. My glasses for this one. Y'all, my mother-in-law used to get so frustrated with me. I used to break her sewing machine all the time. She got to where she was like, you can never use my sewing machine again. So she'll be proud of me if she ever sees this. Just got to make sure it's folded in and that you're sewing both sides. So super, super, super simple. My bobbin is unhappy. That's okay, because we know how to fix it, right? We can totally fix it. Okay, so we're done with that. Now, this is just this blanket is a blanket, but as you can see, they're not connected except for the outside edge. So if you don't sew them together when it's in this position, it'll be kind of a wad of fabric. So you got to finish it off. And what I do is I just get it to where this crease is out. And I hold it like that. And I'm gonna run it through the sewing machine. I'm gonna move in about, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch maybe. Like I said, none of this has to be perfect. Maybe even a 1/2 inch. And just go as straight as you can. It doesn't have to be just so. Ooh, I just heard thunder. I think we might get rain today. Should be awesome because it's so hot. It's so hot. this sweet baby's name is Jace Robert. Isn't that precious? I think they're going to call him JR. His big sister had hair like a grown-up when she was born, y'all. Seriously, she used to crawl around on the floor and it looked like she had a wig on. She had so much hair. The child's superpower was pushing her hair out of her face. Y'all see how easy, look, we're just straight stitching. See how easy this is? I'm just running it through. I'm not even really measuring anything or anything like that. Let's make sure my bobbin's not out. Nope, we're good. So I'm hoping we are going on vacation next week, and she is due like the second we get back from vacation. So I'm hoping she holds out and makes it to her due date. Cannot wait to see that baby. Y'all, these wash up, oh my goodness, they wash up so good. They just get softer and softer, and it's not too heavy, it's not too light. They are perfect. Now, I paid, what did I pay at Walmart for this fabric? I paid $3.97 a yard. Do we have another side? I'm sorry, I said we only have one more. This is the last side. This is it, officially. I think I paid $3.97 a yard. So the blanket came out to be $8. Now, can you buy a blanket cheaper at the store than $8? Yes. Oh, I just lost my bobbin. No, I didn't. Okay. The blanket came out to be $8. Yes, you can buy them cheaper, but y'all, you will not get this quality, and it just won't last like this will for that price. So it's well worth it, and it's just a little special, you know, because you made it. And, you know, it doesn't have to be hard to let them know you were thinking of them and all that good stuff, right? Lock my stitch in. Oh, my bobbin is so unhappy. Okay. Trim this off. Okay, that's it. All right, you see how it made kind of a little trim? You see that? And this is kind of thick because of where it was sewn inside. So it actually acts like a little trim, and then it stabilizes the blanket. So there you go. Precious, precious. And oh, it's so soft. So soft. So there you go. There's your baby blanket that they will love and cherish. Y'all check out this other fabric I'm doing. I love this one. Look at that. Ah, it's so cute. So make your baby blankets. Share pictures. Join me in this. I want to see them. I want to see what you've done and all the different combinations you came up with and all that good stuff. So follow me on Instagram, IGTV, YouTube, and we'll see y'all at the next project.